today's video. Hey everyone, how's everybody doing? This is Anubhav here, and hi there. Yes, today there is no arrow, it's just this top-down shot, and that's because I'm experimenting with a wider lens and gives me a chance to add more objects to the table, gives me a chance to do something creative with these rather repeating videos. But regardless of that, in today's video we'll be talking about what's on my Android. More specifically, I'm still using the OnePlus 8 from back in the day. I mean, it's not really old yet, I guess, but either way, this video was highly requested by most of you out there, so I hope that you really like it. With that said, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Alright guys, first things first is obviously these really nice beautiful wallpaper. Now this wallpaper is from the guys over at Unsplash, so you will find a download link in the description below. On the top, of course, let's talk about the home screen setup first. We've got this wallpaper, as I said. I'm using Nova Launcher Prime to be specific, and I really feel like Nova Launcher Prime is a steal for the price that it is available for, and you guys can definitely go ahead and purchase it because, well, it's just that much more worth it. When you have Prime, you have all the features. With that said, I'm using this widget from KWGT, as always, link below, as well as the icon pack. This is the Delta icon pack that I keep talking about, and let me just open up the application really quick and show you guys. So this is a free icon pack, has more than 3047 icons, as you guys can see over here, and honestly speaking, the icons are really great. They have this very cool minimal look throughout the entire screen, and they look really great. Definitely check it out. It's a great icon pack. Moving forward from this video, because this is a wider frame, what I'm gonna do is turn on screen recording so you guys can have a closer look to the screen. I'm gonna put it on one of the sides of this video. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. The screen recording is in progress. Let's talk about the app lists that I'm using currently. So first up, we have Instagram. Of course, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, I post photography as well as a lot of other updates with this channel. Be sure to follow me at @_Anubhav_. Next, we have the Google Play Store, which is what I use to find out all these wonderful applications for you guys and especially for the channel. Then we have YouTube. YouTube, of course, you guys are watching this on YouTube. I don't have to explain it. Then we have YouTube Creator Studio. Creator Studio is an application that helps creators, look at a lot of analytics, show how your video is performing and all of that. It's very fun, and also it's just a really concise application for you to browse your information on your phone. Then we've got Google Chrome, which is obviously my preferred choice of web browser. And last but not the least, Twitter, where I pretend to be super intellectual and post tweets. And yeah, again, you can also follow me on Twitter if you want to read my intellectual tweets. With that said, let's move on to the second screen. The second screen is usually where I plan my productivity for the day. Starting over here, we've got the Stuff widget, which is basically a super clean and minimal to-do list widget. It's got a lot of categories like today, tomorrow, upcoming, and someday, and you can simply tap on any of the category to add a task, and also removing tasks is super simple as well. Just tap on the task that you have completed, and if you tap on the left side and hit on completed, it will be completed and you'll see a line put across through it. Honestly, for a very simple note-taking application, something that you can use on the daily, this has been my go-to for years. So definitely check out Stuff calendar widget. With that said, let's go over to my app drawer and check out some applications. Now, of course, there are a lot of generic applications here, but the first app that I want to give a shout out to is AMOLED Walls. And AMOLED Walls has been my go-to wallpaper app for the year, other than unsplash.com, of course. And this is a wallpaper application which, even though hasn't been updated in the recent years, it's a really good place for you to find out some really nice abstract AMOLED wallpapers. You've got a lot of different categories as well as different art styles. And yeah, honestly, this is just a very nice wallpaper application other than Unsplash and WALLDROBE, so you guys can check that out. With that said, the next app that I would want to talk about is obviously something known as Beat Cop. Beat Cop is actually a game. I'm not going to play it, but I highly highly recommend it. It's got a really compelling and nice storyline that you guys should definitely check it out. With that said, next up we've got an application called CHEESECAKE, which is actually a KWGT skin pack, cheesecake for KWGT. It is very nice and very easy to use, has a lot of cool widgets that I really enjoy using, so you can check that out as well. With that said, next up we've got something called COLORIZE, which I recently showcased in one of my earlier videos. And COLORIZE is basically an application that lets you colorize your black and white photos. You can see the before and after. It just does a stellar job of, you know, naturally adding colors. Doesn't look fake, doesn't look bad. You can scan your old photos, put them into COLORIZE, and then, you know, just get this very nice dreamy look with a software copy of the photos that were otherwise treasured in your memories. With that said, moving on, we've got something called Crazy Taxi, and this is one of my favorite games. Also featured it in a video before this. The game used to be paid. Now it is 100% free, and honestly, I don't think there is a better game than this when it comes to passing time. And if you're looking for arcade games, this is the best game that you can play on your Android device, at least according to me. Definitely check it out. It will be linked below. With that said, guys, just a couple of other applications to round up this otherwise super large list. As you guys can see, I have a lot of you know, application support here. So the next one that I would like to talk about, other than AMOLED walls, is another wallpaper app called WALLDROBE, and this is what I meant when I said Unsplash. So unsplash.com is a huge community of photographers. You can find some great, you know, free images over there. Whereas WALLDROBE is an application for Android devices which lets you pull images from Unsplash. So it's basically a client for Unsplash, meaning, to dumb it down to the very least, it's an app where you'll find the greatest wallpapers ever. It has a lot of collections, a lot of categories, never-ending collection, always keeps getting updated because, as I said, it pulls its images from unsplash.com. And I mean, I'm sure by watching this quick recording, you guys are, you know, aware of the insane quality. You can directly download them, set them as your wallpaper. Honestly, one of the most no-brainer applications when it comes to using an Android phone for wallpapers. WALLDROBE is the one to go for. Definitely check it out. With that said, last but not the least, I would like to give shout out to another application. This is the Zen Flip Clock. And if you think this looks super aesthetic, then you should definitely check out this application. You can use this in landscape as well as, you know, portrait mode. Use it as a desk clock. You can also have Pomodoro themes and timers, as you guys can see, and a stopwatch on the left hand side. I mean, the fact that this application looks this good is reason enough for me to use it, but it's also productive in case you guys want to check it out. So definitely check it out. It will be linked below. And well guys, that is pretty much it for today's super quick video on what's on my Android. Again, would just like to clarify, anybody wondering about the case, this is the Urban Armor gear case for the OnePlus 8. It will be linked below. Also reviewed it, so definitely check that video out on the channel. With that said, this is Anubhav signing out. Be sure to subscribe and like to the channel. Drop a comment if you like this new angle, and if you like looking at the top of my head and not my face. With that said, this is Anubhav signing out. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, you guys have a great day, stay safe, and peace out.